For years, I chased everything. Better cameras, better lenses, better gear in general. But the biggest upgrade I've ever made was learning how to see. Honestly, man, when I started, composition was an afterthought for me. I just shot whatever I felt good to me. It wasn't until much later that I started to look at balance, lines, and shapes that my shots stopped feeling so random and they actually started feeling like they had purpose. That's when I realized composition isn't just technical, it's emotional. It's the part of filmmaking that connects what you see to what people feel. When you stop paying attention to gear and start paying attention to how you see, you start making some intentional frames. So let's take a look at 3 simple ways to improve your composition. All right, composition, rule of thirds. This is the foundation for building your ability to see. If you have no clue what rule of thirds is, no problem, man. It's just a 3x3 grid. Think of like a tic-tac-toe chart. It separates different sections of your frame so that you can use them in guiding yourself in framing up a subject. What I love about the rule of thirds is it just starts to train your eye. You're able to place your subject in different boxes and different forms. You can either use the horizontal lines or you can use the vertical lines, but using these different sections of the frame just trains you to be able to see. Right now I'm using the rule of thirds in order to make sure that I have a well-balanced frame. I'm not too heavy on one side of the frame. There's not too many items here and there. I created a nice harmony in space. This is why I feel like the rule of thirds is just a foundation. It helps you to see, because every other thing that we're about to talk about builds on the rule of thirds. One amazing thing about the rule of thirds is, man, when you use those vertical lines and place a subject on one side, you create what is called negative space. And so that's the second one that we're talking about with composition, negative space. Negative space can be used to evoke an emotion, to show something to a viewer like loneliness or fear, or maybe you're entering into a new space. This is the ability that negative space gives you and why you're able to be intentional on, what frame, what visual you're showing your viewer. And so cool thing about negative space, it just allows you to create this really, really beautiful space. These are sections of space that you are putting around your subject to create some type of mood, some type of emotion, whatever you're trying to evoke. That is the amazing thing about negative space. Now, negative space gives you that ability, but a cool thing is leading lines. That's our third one. Leading lines allows you to guide the viewer where you want them to see. You are able to take attention away from anything else that's around the frame, and you're able to guide your viewer. So you can use roads, you can use trees, you can use buildings, shapes, shadows, anything that you want to use that creates a line and points the viewer to a specific place or a specific subject. That is why I love composition, man. I think it's one of the most underused or underthought about things. Like people want the gear, they want the camera, but man, we need to learn composition. Look, man, that's it. Those are 3 basics to composition. When you start getting more intentional about how you set up a frame, you stop just taking random shots and you start giving your viewer something. You start making them feel, man. And so I really, really, really would love to chat more about this stuff. So if you're like, hey, I want to know more about negative space, or I want to know more about the rule of thirds, put it in the comment section. Let me know and I'll create a video, man. I'm down, because this is what this channel is going to be about: educating, leveling up skills. We're not really worried about gear so much. We just really want to show how we can use what we have to create something better. I can't wait to catch you guys on the next video. Peace.